All right, we're on the Himiway cruiser, and in this video we're going to do some hill testing. So here we are on a 4% grade. It's probably 200 yards long. We're in throttle only, and we're going to see what we do. Ready? Go. So yeah, it takes off pretty decently, and it already starts to pick up speed, so I like that. We're at 17 miles an hour. And we seem to be holding that speed pretty well. I will say I've been up other hills, and this thing really likes 17.2 miles an hour. That's kind of like its hill climbing speed. It's all right. We do that no problem. No problem. Throttle only. Now we're going to try another hill. A little bit steeper. All right. All right, let's try this one. Now this is probably an 8% grade, and it's really short, but it kind of just goes straight up. And we're going to see, can we get up it in throttle only from a dead stop? I'm not sure. I have my doubts. Okay. These hills may not look the percent grade I'm telling you they are, but trust me, they are. It just doesn't look that great on the camera sometimes. Okay, here we go. Throttle only. We're definitely going slower. This is definitely a lot steeper. We're getting there though, people. Doesn't really matter the speed as long as you get there, you know? And we're getting there. And we're at 10 miles an hour. Not bad. All right. 8% grade. We did it. 10%, 10 miles an hour. 8% grade, 10 miles an hour. Okay. Now we've got a really steep one coming. This is probably like 10% grade. Again, may not look like it, but it really is. I think I got to put some of that squeak out, which I have, on my brake calipers or rotors, because they're making a lot of noise. Okay. All right. So we're at a dead stop, about 10% grade. And here we go. All right. We're at 13 miles an hour. And we're still going at 13 miles an hour. Not bad, people. Come on now. Don't stop. We got this. Yeah. 12 miles an hour. 13 miles an hour. Pretty cool. All right. So from a dead stop, about 10% grade, we went about 11, 12 miles an hour average. Not bad. Okay. Now we're going to go up a pretty long hill, and it starts out at about 4 or 5%, and then it becomes 8 or 9%. And we're going to see if the momentum I get from the lower part can continue through the upper part. And I'm bringing you this test amidst some cold conditions. It's like 50 degrees, which for California is really freaking cold. So my legs are freezing, by the way. But anyway, all right. Okay, go ahead. All right. So now we're at the bottom of this hill. We're going to start from a dead stop, It starts out at about 2 or 3%, and then it becomes like I said, 8 or 9%. So obviously at the 2 or 3% right now, we're getting some serious speed. But how much does it degrade when we get to the upper part is my question. Because a lot of times on these bikes, you get some great momentum and then it just starts to wane. I'm wondering if we can carry this momentum all the way through. So, we are now at 26 miles an hour, almost 27. Okay, it's already starting to get, right now it's starting to get 4 or 5% grade, so it's climbing in steepness. And we're slowing down a little bit, as expected, 25 miles an hour. Okay, in a second here, it's gonna get really steep. Okay, right about now, it's starting to go up at 8%. So we're slowing down to 23, 22, 21. Not bad. I mean, it's slowing down, but not at a really alarming rate. 18, 19, 18. So yeah, it pretty much kept its speed throughout. That's pretty impressive. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now, one more hill that is really freaking steep. I might say it's upwards of 10% grade, maybe even 11. And we're gonna check that out. Okay, and this is a pretty long one. I will say, when you use throttle only, you obviously degrade the battery pretty quick. I haven't seen one of the bars go down yet, but I'm anticipating pretty soon. All right. Evening side. All right, here we go. Again, this gets really freaking steep. I'd say maybe even 12%. You ready? Dead stop. Go. Alrighty. Loving me the fat tires, people. Loving them. Very comfy, cozy. All right. Definitely the steepest hill thus far. I'm feeling some struggles. Come on now. 9%, 9 miles an hour, 8 miles an hour, 7 miles an hour. Come on. We're definitely working hard. Bike is definitely working hard. 6 miles an hour. Come on. All right, we stopped at 6 and we're climbing now. 7. 8. We're at 8 miles an hour, people. We're at 9. 9 miles an hour. 10. See? 11. It just needed to get its momentum. We're almost near the top. 12. Yes, we did it. 14. Yes, we're leveling out. Nice. So yeah, it really just needed to get its momentum, and then it started to freaking climb at a pretty good rate. So impressive. Exciting and impressive. All right. So what we've learned is on moderate hills, moderate steepness hills, it goes up pretty quick. On hills that start out moderate and then become steeper, it obviously gets a lot of momentum, but the momentum does not wane that much as you go up the second part of the hill, which is very steep. From a dead stop on a very steep hill, you're gonna go about 6 or 7 miles an hour, but as you get going, it's gonna start to climb in its top speed. So once it gets a little momentum up the hill, it starts to climb in its speed. So pretty cool. And when you're going up the 7-8% grades, you're going about 10 miles an hour. And again, when you're going up about an 11 or 12% grade, you're going about 6 or 7 miles an hour. But all in all, not bad. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of a sense of what the hill climbing capabilities are of your Himiway Cruiser. Very cool. Anyway, hope it helps. More tests to come. We'll zip it around now. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. I try a little grass. Just see what that's all about. Not really through the hills or anything, but just grass in general. Okay. Yeah, I definitely got to get the squeal and the brakes figured out. It's really driving me crazy. It's really freaking loud. All right. So, we'll check out some grass. My next video is going to be terrain testing, I think. I just don't have a lot of time right now. That's gonna be my next video, so stay tuned. All right, but you know what I'm gonna do? I am actually going to go up some bark in Throttle-Only. Up some bark, and it's a pretty steep hill, and we'll see what that's all about. All right, I don't know, people. I can't imagine I'm gonna get tremendous momentum because it's really steep and it's really short, but we're gonna give her a go. Okay, this is probably a 7% grade through bark, almost a dead stop. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna happen, people. Is it happening? Oh my god, it's working, but it's like literally 2 miles an hour, people. Oh, stop! We stopped. See, can't happen. Too freaking steep in bark or mulch, so that didn't happen. We got to about 2 miles an hour and then we just stopped, so that isn't happening. All right, anyway, that'll do it for this test. Hope you enjoyed. More to come. God bless. Peace out.